Hey guys, Viper here, and here's some breaking news. Apparently, Atlus Japan has, out of nowhere, released some brand new information regarding Persona 5 The Royal. And I gotta say, this information is spicy. Like, lads, it basically explains almost all the new interesting mechanics that will be implemented in Persona 5 R. But before we get to those updates, I would like to give you guys a quick, in-depth discussion surrounding the recent trailer. And I know some of it's not translated, but I'll do my best when it comes to looking at the trailer. So, with that being said, let's begin. Okay, we have Anne and Yusuke talking about their new moves, which is called Showtime. And we basically see Anne and Yusuke posing together in such a sexy fashion, especially Anne. The way she's using that weapon is glorious. Can you imagine the sensation when getting hit by that? Mind blown. 10 out of 10. But what caught me off guard is the fact that we can give some new abilities to personas through certain items. Nani? Apparently Anne can use Bufu skills. What is this blasphemy? What is this madness? But in a more serious approach, giving the ability to use certain moves to certain characters is crazy. Like, lads, this literally means the fact that everyone can cover for their weakness. Mind blown. For example, Makoto might have the ability to use psychic abilities, while Anne can use her Bufu abilities, Ryuji can use Garu abilities, Yusuke can use Agi. That is insane. I don't know why, you guys, but I feel like this game is getting more easier and easier by the minute. I hope that's not the case. They need to increase the difficulty when it comes to Persona 5, because as of this moment, I am starting to think that this game is gonna be easy, knowing the fact that all the fan thieves can cover for their weaknesses. But then again, we don't know the whole scenario surrounding Persona 5, so they could surprise us. Moving on from what I've heard, Baton Pass has gotten stronger as well, knowing the fact that every time you multiply it through character, they get an increase in HP and SP. Nani? Now, if this is true that every time you use a Baton Pass, you get an increase in the HP and SP and have the ability to use moves without using SP, that increases my suspicion that this game is gonna be too easy. Like, we won't even have to use certain items to increase our SP. You could just do some random battle and try to farm Baton Passes, and in doing so, you'll be increasing your SP even faster than before. Mind blown. Anyway, carry on. We got another glimpse of a new persona, which looks like some random alien with hair. Interesting. Now, the moment we've all been waiting for, including myself, and that is the ability to get a glimpse at the new areas where Joker and the Fan Thieves can hang out. And I love this idea of playing some darts with the Fan Thieves. As you can see here with Ren and Anne, they appear to have increased their confidence as well as their ability to increase their HP and SP. What is this madness? Lads, every time I'm looking at this trailer, my suspicions are growing even more. This game is starting to get too easy. I'm gonna have to play this game on Merciless. But on a side note, I would love to play some darts with Makoto Nijima. That is a dream that needs to be experienced, in my opinion. Anyway, we didn't have Ren playing some pool with the Fan Thieves. And the Chad Ren, I don't know how he did it, but he scored so easily by sitting down. 10 out of 10. The Chad can't be contained when it comes to pool. But the part that surprised me even more in this certain trailer is the ability to have some new locations for certain dating events. For example, Makoto and Ren, aka the canon couple in Persona 5, who appear to be at some sort of nightclub or cafe or some fancy restaurant. That is wild, you guys. This is what Persona 5 needed. Some new events when it comes to spending some time with certain characters, aka Makoto Nijima, and I am all for it. And then we have some new location which Ren and Morgana are hanging out to increase their SP. Lads, again, we are having so many innovations when it comes to SP. And then we get another glimpse of some new locations to pick up certain accessories, items, and armor, etc. And yeah, that pretty much wraps up that sudden in-depth video surrounding the latest trailer that was released earlier today. Now, moving on to the updates. Atlus has released the third Persona 5 Royal Morgana Report News delivery video, which introduces new battle elements and new Kichijoji area. Here is the summary of the report. By deepening the bonds between members of the Phantom Thieves, you can unlock a powerful and flashy combination technique called Showtime. And yeah, that was shown in the latest trailer, which shows Yusuke and Anne with their interesting combination attack, aka Showtime. And now that I think about it, I wonder how many combinations are included in Persona 5R when it comes to the Phantom Thieves, especially Makoto and Kasumi, because lads, I need to witness those Showtime events. Anyway, moving on. Traits that exhibit special effects have been added to each persona. There are various types of traits, which can even be carried over during fusion to create powerful personas. That is to be expected. Special accessories that, when equipped, enable the use of a specific skill during battle have been added. And that was the Bufu, you guys. When you saw Anne using Bufu, that was the special accessory in my opinion, which I still think it's broken. Almost reminds me of Persona Q2 now that I think about it, when you have other characters using some different skills. Baton Touch, which allows you to pass your turn to another party member by hitting the enemy with their weakness, has also been powered up. By playing darts with the party and deepening your bonds, your Baton Touch rank will increase. Hold on lads, we can now rank up the Baton Pass? That changes everything. Persona 5R might even be more easier than Persona 5. I hope I'm wrong though, because if this game turns out to be easy, I'll be kind of disappointed. Anyway, they can manifest various effects such as higher attack power or SP recovery during a Baton Touch. You can utilize various facilities in the new Kichijoji area. By using the darts, billiards, and jazz club, temple, and other facilities available in Kichijoji, you can deepen the bonds between party members and self-improve. There are various effects depending on the facility, such as your Baton Touch rank increasing, your persona ability strengthening, or your maximum SP increasing. That is to be expected, as we just seen the latest trailer. Kichijoji is also home to unique shops. At the Rag Shop, you can trade in the armor you obtained in palaces and mementos for money, and by saving up trade-in points, you may be able to exchange them for something good. Okay Atlus, what is this? What is this something good? In response to a user question about whether the original story of Persona 5 will see major changes due to the new elements added to Persona 5 Royal, Morgana said in Persona 5 Royal, while taking care to preserve the main story of Persona 5 without modification, an episode untold in Persona 5 will unfold. Lads, I've been hearing about this particular update for a certain while now, or to be more exact, a couple hours ago. And that leads me to believe that this certain episode will revolve around the third semester of Persona 5R. And why is that the case? It's simple. They just said the main story of Persona 5 will not be altered. So basically, this new episode will be the third semester, which revolves around Kasumi's dream theory. And if that's the case, that is a red flag, due to the fact that there's a possibility that everyone will forget what happened when it comes to Kasumi's dream. I hope that is not the case, because that just feels like a Persona Q2 scenario, and that is something I do not want to take place in Persona 5R in my opinion. But who knows, maybe I'm wrong and everyone will remember what transpired in Kasumi's dream. That is, if this Kasumi dream theory is true. So yeah, that pretty much wraps up this sudden increase of huge information regarding Persona 5 Royal. And I gotta say, while I'm interested in these new elements that are being implemented into Persona 5, I'm kind of worried when it comes to the difficulty for Persona 5. But who knows? So with that being said, this is Viper, peace, and Makoto Nijima is the best girl in Persona 5.